Hey, it's Game Hydro. We're playing Daily Scratch Fortune Flick, and we're going to talk about whether this game is a scam or legit. Obviously, the reason that we're talking about that is because the game claims that you can win real life money just by playing it. So, basically, scratch and win is what they say that you can do. So, we're going to take a look at that. Alright, so lots of stuff to tap on here, not just the scratchers themselves, but gift chests and all that. So we're going to see what they involve. Big rewards. Basically, you watch an ad video for coins. Super gift. So some of these are, of course, free, and some of them require ad videos, like this next one. Obviously, I'm not going to be watching the ad video while I'm making this video on YouTube because nobody wants to see the ad video. And then down at the bottom, you've got sign-in rewards that you can claim. Doesn't seem like they're entirely working right, though, because you can claim them as many times as you want. Not exactly a whole lot of QA in this game, and various tasks that you can claim rewards for. So we're going to tap one of these scratchers. Actually, first, let's tap on the unlock buttons and see how you unlock them. Coins. Easy peasy. Matter of fact, I got enough coins here that I can pretty much unlock all of them, I think. The ones toward the bottom of the screen and toward the right are the more expensive ones, of course. Let's tap on one of them and see how you play. So, drag your finger around to scratch, and then the game eventually decides that you've done enough hard work scratching, and it will basically auto scratch the rest of it for you, which is kind of annoying if you like doing scratcher things. See? So it's not even honestly really good at being a scratcher game. On top of that, a few other red flags that I've noticed. Number one, of course, being that I can't find any reference to actual real life money here. All there is coins, and right now I have 126,000 of them, but no real life money. Second of all is the fact that there was never a pop-up to ask for my location when I first started the game. And that is typically one of the examples of a green flag to me, a game that's legit, because it means that the developer is trying to comply with local laws, state and local laws rather, regarding online gambling. This game doesn't seem to really care. The developers of this one don't really seem to care. And you can hit check card if you don't want to take the time and energy to scratch. You can just let the game scratch for you. Oh, gift packs. Seems like it's designed to make you watch advertisement videos. And we've got all kinds of other scratchers here, and each scratcher has its own count, as you can see there. Ad videos pretty much double anything. Now, if you run out of scratchers, you can either spend 10,000 coins to get 10 more of that particular card, or you can watch an advertisement video in order to do the same thing. It just depends on whether you want to spend your coins or whether you're patient enough for an ad video. But it's not like there's much else really to spend your coins on in this game, so you might as well use it to buy more scratchers if you're really into the scratching element of this game. Anyways, the real question here is, can you win real life money by playing this game? I can't find an option to withdraw anywhere. Let's take a look at the download page on the App Store and read some of the reviews and see what other people are experiencing with the game. As you can see, we're now at the download page for Daily Scratch Fortune Flick. The game has reached number 155 on the download charts under Casino, and there's currently 213 total ratings, and at least a few of those are reviews. The developer is listed as Z Partners Party. Nothing really noteworthy or strange about that name, surprisingly. Under what's new, you can see how long the game has been around, and it's been around for 3 weeks. Looking at the preview pages, they look pretty similar to what we've just been playing. All right. And in the description, let's see if it. One common thread about these descriptions is that unscrupulous games will tend to use AI generated descriptions. And there's a few different ways that you can tell what's AI generated, what's not. Obviously, one of them, famously, is the M dashes. And overly flowery praise and descriptions that I think real humans wouldn't even be able to write down because they would find just too cringy. Yeah, developers listed as Z Party. Only one M dash, well, two M dashes in here. Maybe it's a different, it's a difference between how GPT-5 writes things as opposed to all the previous unscrupulous app descriptions I saw written with GPT-4. Who knows? Let's look at the ratings and reviews. That's what we're all here for anyway, right? Fraud. This game's just like the rest. You play, watch the ads they require. All right, so to explain this a little bit, developers of unscrupulous games tend to put two different versions of the game out. One of them is the one with references to real life money, and then one is the one similar to what we played on video without references to real life money. Typically, they look like the same game, just with the money references. The reason they do this is so that they can ninja swap games in order to evade the scrutiny of Apple or Google if they are putting this out on the Google Play Store. That's why some people may see references to dollars and some people may not. Also, I'm pretty sure they have an algorithm to determine who gets what version of the game, because some people get different versions of the game at the same time. Anyways, back to this review. Once you've done, they tell you 24 more hours. If you manage to stick around, they tell you have to accomplish more. So the TLDR on this is they tell you to watch 1 million ads and scratch 1 million cards before you can withdraw. And they just keep putting these hoops to jump up in front of you, and they never end. All lies and scam. Nothing in the ad is true. Spend your life jumping through hoops. Unsure. Feel like I've been here before. The gameplay is neat. I made it to the 1K threshold to cash out. It says scratch 10 cards and wait 24 hours. I like it very much. I'm concerned I won't be able to cash out. I find Unity games are almost impossible to cash out. All right, where's the almost here? Those games tend to be literally impossible to cash out on. Unity, I will have to tell the person that wrote the review that Unity is the game engine upon which this game is built. It's not the developer. Unity is just very popular because it's a free game engine. Hoping it's legit and not some scam. Daily Scratch Fortune Flick. Let's see if it pays. Why do people put their real names in reviews? Beware another scam. 1 over 1,000 had to win on 10 cards and wait 24 hours to process and receive. Still at 23 hours, etc. Fun, daily scratch, too many ads. You will not get any money. Great, cash out, scam, fun casino game, etc., etc., etc. Oh, another person that put their nickname everywhere. Miss K. The clock is broken. Gee, I wonder why. Alright, I think we've got enough to make a decision. So Daily Scratch Fortune Flick, the decision here is that this game is decidedly not legit. Even if you get the version that claims to have references to real life money, they're just going to have you jumping through endless hoops in order to withdraw. When in reality, a game like this, you should be able to just withdraw instantly. PayPal withdrawal in real life, moving money between PayPal accounts happens instantly. It doesn't take 24 hours or 48 or 72. And if this were a legitimate money-making app, oftentimes they have things like identity verification in order to make sure you are who you say you are. Obviously, this game doesn't have it. Just lots of ads, false hopes, and other things that, are not exactly so fun. All right. Anyways, this game is not it. If you just want a scratcher game without any of the other Bob's Bits and Doodads and in-app purchases, then you could play it for that purpose. Although the scratcher part sucks too, because it auto scratches for you when you get about 2/3 of the way down. But yeah, if you want a mediocre scratcher game, this definitely fits the bill. But for anything else, not so much. Alright, this is Game Hydro. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to suggest any other games to us that you might want us to do.